Creation, your destiny is more than shots, more than being a street rat, becoming powered by the words that me a chat. Anyways, Lord,
let me give you a little glimpse, just a little glimpse of her
the people
in the green room right there.
Sing about war.
I tell you,
people me ask if he try something new. Look on the gods to who we come to give you guidance to. A helping hand well, the world have never seen a click like this. We have changed some things, come make we show you the list. We have turned back the system, right side up, put back God in the system. Back on top, well, all them other gods are where you get them from. The same Bible that you use it when they talk about one God. We are stand up on the rock, well, I Christ him on the rock. So stop, stand up in the sun and come join me. No matter what, me I gotta stay, I got.
All right, I think I got it sorted out. I think I got it sorted out. I think we're cool.
Yeah.
We're good. Let me know. Give me thumbs up, guys, if you're still hearing an echo. You shouldn't be, but I think I got it. I got it all sorted out now. Yeah. So tell us about Abigail one more time. Abigail came on the scene when? When did Abigail came on the scene? Because you're so full of information. You're singing about world changers and thankful for life and things like that. You know, Caribbean girl, you said, but you know, what was your experience like then for you to put out materials of such with this kind of language? You know what I mean? World changers.
So I mean, I grew up in a fairly large church in Antigua, and thankfully, you know, I had a praying mother, a mother that kept us within the boundaries and sometimes of the church. And so from there, that's where I got my love for music as well, because I looked at the band and we had a good band. I'm telling you, like a dope band. You know, and I started singing with you know, some local groups and stuff back then. But my specific career came afloat when I actually moved to New York. I started working with some producers, and this is where we did Godston. I feel like, well, I can't even move on without mentioning my brother, because we write all these songs together, but we're just looking at the state of, at the time back in Caribbean, there was so much gangs and so much, you know, war between the guys and Gully side and all this stuff that was happening, and you know, Antigua was becoming a little bit, you know, more gang related than we would have seen before. And so the whole concept was just to bring us back to ourselves, you know, peace and love. We represent Christ and we represent God, and we don't have to get mixed up in all that stuff, you know what I mean?
Right.
So
Correct.
that's where we kind of got the concept for the song and stuff.
For the concept of world changers. So you say you're from a godly background, Christian mom, dad. Was a dad in the home kind of thing?
So just my mom. My dad and my mom are not married, but I know my dad. Good guy. Shout outs to him as well, and shout outs to my mom as well. But so it was just her in the home. But thankfully, we had so much examples in front of us to how to do the best at godly living. You know what I mean?
Right. So have you always been a church girl?
Yeah. I can't even front on that. I can't even front on that. Girl. Yeah. Right. I can't even front on that.
What was the inspiration in getting that sound that you have? What was the inspiration behind that? Because again, like I said, people look at you and they see a singer on you. I'm telling you, I'm looking at you and I'm like, she look like somebody can sing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
To hear dancehall coming from you, I'm like, whoa, yo.
Yeah.
Cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So what gave you that inspiration to come out to be a dancehall, so to speak, a dancehall artist?
See, the thing is, I gravitated to that. When I was growing up, I listened to Shelly Thunder, Sean Paul, and Lady Saw at the time, and she's a Christian now and stuff like that. I used to love. I had no clue in terms of their referencing, but like just the way how they would DJ, man, I'd be like, man, I wish I could do that. And then I don't know, I guess I just filled up with it so much that one day we did it, and I was like, "Oh my god, I can, I
Oh,
can do it."
wow.
So, because
Wow.
I started out much as a singer, started,
Yeah.
and I still maintain that even to today. But at the same time, I remember as a kid growing up watching, Stitchy and all these guys, Prodigal Son, DJ Nicholas, and
Uh-huh.
all these guys and females would pass through, and I was like, "Oh man, this sounds so good,"
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
yeah,
So,
I got my
so you
inspiration from them.
so you've been hearing that dancehall tone and thing.
Oh
How
yeah.
was it received? Or was it received by people like your mom?
Oh, my mom had no problems with that. She's a music lover deep down in her soul. She
Ah,
doesn't sing, she doesn't play an
right,
instrument, but she loves music. And
right,
so,
right.
thankfully, she would have received all this very well, and she encouraged us to listen. As a matter of fact, she would have been the one to buy us a lot. Me and my brother buy us a lot of
Mhm,
music that we know, a lot of music that we used to listen to back then. Yeah,
mhm,
she's an intricate part of why I think who we are today, even in music. So
mhm, mhm.
yeah.
How
hmm
important was your brother? How important was your brother in all of this? How important was he
And
in in all of this? I
my
know you mentioned him like at least 3 or 4 times
yeah.
already. So
Yeah.
I can
My
tell that
brother,
he played a very
he's
vital
very
role to
important.
you and
Very
mean a lot
important.
to you.
I feel like there's no me without him, and
Oh
he doesn't
wow,
like
nice.
to be center stage.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
he's a prolific writer. He's an amazing producer. A
Mm,
lot of the concepts of these songs that we do have, he is the one that would jump up with it and be like, "Hey, we should write about this," and then we'll put pen to paper, exchange ideas. So
right.
there's none of these songs without him.
Mm.
So he's very,
Oh
very
really?
important. Even now, still, yeah, for sure. We
So
write all songs together.
you're based in New York and he's based in New York also?
So he was in New York, and he moved back for work in Nevis. But believe me, we're talking on the phone every day. We're texting each other.
Ah,
Most people
okay.
would think, "Oh my God, are you in a relationship?" No, this is my brother. yeah.
Where is home? Nevis is home?
So for me, home is New York, and
Born
Antigua.
and
I feel
bred?
like
Born and bred? Oh, Antigua? Okay. That's why I was
so.
asking. Where's home? Is home Antigua, where you're from, or you're a New
So
Yorker who just
I
happen to
probably
have
should
Antigua
explain.
there?
I was born in St. Thomas, the U.S. Virgin Islands. I grew up in
Okay. All
Antigua.
right. There you
And
go.
then I
There you
moved to New York when I was about 16. So if I
go.
was to call a place home, I spent most
Yeah.
of my adult years here, my
Mhm.
last teens adult years here. So I'd say here is home, but I can't not call Antigua home
Antigua.
either. So
Wow. Wow. I wasn't picturing Antigua at all. Okay.
yeah, yeah.
Wow.
Yep.
Wow, I
hmm
have some friends who will be very, very excited to hear that
Oh
right
yeah?
now. Yeah,
Cool.
yeah, yeah. That's really cool. A matter of fact, I'm gonna link you with somebody when we're done. I'm gonna link you with
Sure thing.
somebody. Yeah, I'd
Sure
love to hear
thing.
both of you on something. So
All
you know,
right. Sounds good.
I definitely would love to hear you and her on something and
All
thing.
right.
Um,
Sounds good.
right. So Antigua, you left there when you were 16. You said,
Yeah. 16, yeah.
and been in New York since then.
Been in New York since then, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow, wow, wow,
Yeah.
wow, wow.
Long
That's
time.
my that's my favorite city, man. Favorite
Oh
state is New
yeah?
York. Yeah, I love
The
New
city
York,
that
man. I
never
spent most
sleeps.
I spent most of my years in New York. So I'm always
Yeah.
making reference. I'm still a Knicks fan, and I tell people that all the time. I'm still a Knicks fan. I'm a
Okay.
Yankee fan. Yeah, still to this day. To this day,
Uh-huh.
day. Yeah, Knicks fan, a
Nice.
Yankee fan. I used to cheer for the Jets, but
Uh-huh.
I don't
Just
know.
today we're talking about the
Uh,
Jets.
Yeah, I know about the Jets right now, but yeah,
Uh-huh.
that's still New York, man. I used to live
That's
very close to the Yankee Stadium, so I mean, I could stay at my
really.
home one year when they're cheering over
Yeah,
there.
they're cheering
Yeah,
over there.
yeah. So
Nice.
I used to
Nice.
love those years, man. The Derek Jeter years when they're winning all the
Yeah.
World Series, stuff like that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was living in New York at the time.
All right. I didn't know that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, yeah. All right, you have a song called "Bless Up." Set up "Bless Up" for me, and I'm gonna let the people hear it. What is
Right.
"Bless Up" all
So
about?
Bless Up. I mean, we wrote this soon throughout the pandemic. We were releasing a bunch of songs, and Bless Up was one of the first songs that we released throughout the pandemic. Bless
Mm-hmm.
Up is just listen, who God bless, nobody can curse. No matter
True
what
that.
happened, And so we just really wanted to pull on that. And so we just wanted to declare blessings over everybody, even throughout, one of the most difficult times. So the concept behind it was just to just bless in the city, in the field, you have an open door, there's favor. And we were also looking at just the state of what was happening, and to realize that you have life, you have health, you have strength, you're still blessed. We may not have everything that we want, but we have our needs, and God provides our needs. So we just wanted to shoot some blessings to everybody.
And this is you and your brother again. When you say
my brother
we,
again.
Your brother.
I should say he produced the rhythm. He produced the rhythm.
Really? So your brother produced, not just a songwriter, he's a producer.
Producer, yeah.
I didn't get that at all. I thought you guys are sitting and write songs, and you take it somewhere and get a record. So your brother produced.
Yeah,
your brother produced. Put his name out there for me. Put his name out there for me.
I love Herbert.
What is that? Repeat his name again.
His name is Kareem Herbert.
Kareem Herbert.
Yep.
All right. I need to look out for that producer guy. Right. I need to. I love to put their name out there so people can hear who's who, and you know what I mean. You never know. You never know. All right. This one is called "Bless Up," y'all. Abigail, Keychelle.
Set out the road like a road bike. It's a dry ride, cause God on the side. It's Friday, about to be a late night. Everything G and everything. Tell them we bless, to bless, but mine can't stop, we know. Tell them we bless, to bless, and none of them can take the crown. Because we bless, to bless, but mine can't stop, we know. Tell them we bless, to bless, and none of them can take the crown.
Pull up! Yo! Pull up! Hey, you see that tune there? That tune there, big tune. That tune there, number one. Play it again. Pull up! Brand new! What's up, sound of new music? Play 'em up, play 'em up, play 'em up, play 'em up, play 'em up.
Set out the road like a dirt road bike. It's a dry ride, cause God on the side. It's Friday, about to be a late night. Everything G and everything. Tell them we bless, to bless, but mine can't stop, we know. Tell them we bless, to bless, and none of them can take the crown. Because we bless, to bless, but mine can't stop, we know. Tell them we bless, to bless, and none of them can take the crown. And so we bless up, yo, bless up, yo, bless up, yo, bless up, we never stress out, yo, stress out, we not stress out, yeah. Feeling blessed, playing evil all day. Prime time like Jordan back in 98. Drip, that's the sound of blessings raining on me. Umbrella, Ella, Still got haters hating on me. Bad mind still wishing death upon me. But everybody know me, I got Pickney. And he came to give me life more abundantly. Me not stressed, cause me way too blessed. Me God on my side, God in my life. So everything is gonna be alright. Cause me blessed, too blessed. But mine can't stop, we know. Tell them we blessed, too blessed. Through the valleys of the shadows of death, I will fear no evil, cause I know that I'm blessed. Whether me walk
Big tune.
when me stepping at the path of life fulfilled. So Father guide me to the green pastures, lead me to the still waters. Me not afraid of the devil and him dirty always. Me too blessed for the cheers. So me blessing the city and blessing every tongue where I
For real. I love it.
come from.
Oh my goodness. I love it. I love it. Oh my. Wow. So many things going on in my head because you lived here for so long. Right, you lived here for so long. Inspiration were people like Chevelle Franklin. Have you met any of these people?
Oh yeah, man, I've been so fortunate. I've met Papa San, I've met DJ Nicholas, I've met Chevelle. I was so
nice.
Not Chevelle, sorry. Shelly Thunder. Shelly
Shelly
Thunder.
Okay, Shelly Thunder. All right,
Oh
cool.
man,
Good
I
friend.
was so excited when I met Shelly. I was like a kid in
Yeah,
a candy
yeah.
store. Yeah, but
Wow.
I've had the privilege of meeting a bunch of these artists, Prodigal Son as well, and
Nice.
Jason Mighty and all these guys. Yeah,
I literally just heard from Jason Mighty. He just
yeah,
WhatsApp me a while ago to tell me that him
yeah.
send me yeah, literally just answered a text message from him a while ago that he sent me
Nice,
a song in my email and thing. I was
nice.
looking for it and didn't see it and
Hmm.
confirmed that he sent it. Wow, wow, wow. So have you thought of doing any form of collaboration with any of these artists that you've been so inspired by?
Um, Honestly, I've been wanting to do something with Shelly for such a long time. Um,
With
so
Shelly
yeah,
Thunder?
yeah, man. I've been
Ah.
wanting to do something with her for such a long time. But I don't know, hopefully we can.
Right, right, right.
With
Have
the
you spoken to anybody about it yet? In
we
terms of
were a couple of years ago we were trying to figure out like if we could get a song going. I don't remember
right.
exactly what happened. So a couple of years ago we were trying, but that would be dope, man. That would be dope.
All right, let me talk to Ruan. Let me talk to Ruan tomorrow and see if Ruan.
Right?
See, yeah, yeah. You have to go. You have to get to the heart. You understand what I'm
Yeah.
saying to you? When the husband can whisper to her and say, "Hey, baby," you understand what I'm saying? It's different from when me just call her and say, "Shelly, guess what?" You understand what I'm saying?
No, I get you.
So, so let me get Ruan for baby her down and you understand what I'm saying? And think.
Gotcha.
Um, you worked with Dr. Lingo on the Strictly Blessed project, and
Yes.
let me tell you this, man. Just the way how you started the single. I mean, I played the top of that single like at least 100 times
Yeah.
because I'm like, who is this person? Because like I told you, I could not picture it to be the same Abigail because I'm
Yeah.
saying Abigail Keychelle at the
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
I could not picture it to be the same Abigail that I've been
Yeah.
playing. You know what I mean? So when I heard it, I'm like, yo, who is this girl? It sounds like her though. I wonder if it's the same person. And I think he called you to confirm, and you confirmed and said yes, it's the same person. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
he did.
yo, this is really really dope because I mean. Just the way you started the song. I know people is wondering which song am I refer to and things. So
Yeah.
I'll like a piece of that and thing.
Right.
Hear this, y'all.
Well dedicated to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the only one who rules and reigns supreme. You're the only most high, Lord of mercy. Surely goodness and mercy.
Tell the people.
Now stop
Coming your way.
blessings are rain from heaven.
Pull it up, stop it. That tune
Well
now,
dedicated to my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ, the only one who rules and reigns supreme. You're the only most high, Lord of mercy. Surely goodness and mercy. Now stop follow me. Blessings are rain from heaven. They right on top of me. Make us say you're forever providing, forever protecting my God, forever loving me. No one till eternity. Forever providing, forever protecting my God, forever loving me. So when I think about the goodness of the Lord, what He's done for me, I sing hallelujah. Blessed be your name. And when I think about your mercy and your grace,
Big
and
tune.
we're alive and well today, I sing hallelujah.
All right. Keychelle. Abigail. Tell me. First of all, Dr. Linga sent you the track. Then what? Tell me what happened
So
after that.
he sent me the track, and I listened. I'm like, yo, this is such a tough beat, though. This is a tough beat.
Right.
And so we kind of we're brainstorming. But this song in specific is really special to me because just maybe a day before we were about to write the song,
Mm-hmm.
um, my brother was here, Kareem was here, and he got into an accident and car right off completely. And he walked out of there. He wasn't driving, but all three persons in the car walked out without a scratch. And we took him to the hospital. He was okay. So like every time I hear this song, man, it touches a nerve because I'm just like, it does something. It does something.
Yeah.
Because it's just like when you really hear me say, I think about the goodness of God. Like, who else could have protected Kareem like that? Who else could have protected the other two that were in the car? You know what I mean? It's only God. And so that's what this song. I feel like. While we were recording too, like I was just so passionate about it because only God can do them things, man. Only God can do them things. And
I hear you acting. No, I hear you little. Only God can do them things, man. I hear that. Wow. It's. I mean, it's powerful. It's a powerful song. First of all, I see people on the chat. They're saying, "Big tune that my sister." You know, it's a powerful song lyrically speaking, but to hear the testimony behind it, to hear, you know, the experience that you had prior to recording. I mean, that means even much more to the song. You know what I mean? It gives the song much more meaning than what it really is, man. It's a beautiful song, by the way. Beautiful song. I remember when we did the listening party, this one catch me really good. I'm like, what? You know what I mean?
Thank you.
All right, let's listen some more of this. Abigail Keychelle. Song Forever on the Gatekeeper Rhythm. Dr. Lingo, are you there? Wake up, man. You sleep too much.
Protecting my God forever, forever loving me. No one till eternity, forever providing, forever. Jesus, my God forever, forever loving me. So when I think about the goodness of the Lord and what He's done for me, I sing hallelujah. Your mercy and your grace, and I'm alive and well today. I sing hallelujah, blessed be your name. So then me go say, oh Jehovah, always on time, my heartstring, my lifeline. I am guaranteed blessings for a lifetime. I know He's got my life blooming like springtime. You got me in power mode, I'm moving like Superman. Wickedness them sending after me will boomerang. And me not done cause my best is yet to come. Tell the people, stop the coming your way. Forever, protecting my God forever, forever loving me. No one till eternity, forever providing, forever protecting my God forever, forever loving me. Watch me now when I think about the greatness of the Lord and the power in His blood. I sing hallelujah, blessed be your name, and unconditional love hung on a cross.
Let me give a big shout out to Dr. Lingo. Dr. Lingo take me on in a mix cloud. He might take me on time. I said, I sleep. A big tune that. A big tune that.
Shout outs to him, man. Shout outs to him. Much love.
This is lovely, man. Really nice song. And thing. I really enjoy that one. And it's one of the ones that I keep blazing out over here.
Yeah.
You know.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
From the beginning, as a matter of fact, I did a mix. I did a mix, and I had to start with this one because of the beginning.
Yeah.
Because of the beginning, I started with this one right here. I think so. It's awesome stuff, man. Tell me something. Let me just out of jest. What is your okay? Let's call it crown and thorn. All right. What is that one thing that irritates Abigail Keychelle? What's that one thing anybody could do to irritate you? To really, really get on your last nerve.
Last nerve.
Yeah.
Hmm. You know what?
Uh-huh.
I just give me the truth. I
Yeah,
don't.
tell me
I
the
don't
truth.
like. I don't like the lying. I don't like the
Yeah.
cover. Just tell it to me straight.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Yeah.
I prefer that over anything else. I feel like honesty and transparency, they're two very important things to me.
Mm-hmm.
So if I figure out that there's a liar, there's a deceit somewhere, that really takes me off. Because then for me, I feel like you approach certain things from a healthy perspective, and the only way you can solve certain things is by being transparent and being upfront and being honest and being open. So that's one of the things that really grinds my gears.
I like that. I like that. I have similar traits. I don't like
Yeah.
a lying
Yeah.
person. I mean,
Yeah.
tell me the truth and let me make a decision. First of all, I feel like if you lie to me, you're taking away my choice.
Exactly.
That's what I feel. You're taking away my choice. Yeah. That's, I mean, I have a right to be upset if I want to be upset. I have a right to leave if I wanted to leave. I have a right to stay if I want to stay. But if you lie, then you're pretending that the thing is okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Tell the truth straight up, man. I don't care how harsh it is. Tell me the
I
truth.
just tell me the truth.
Yeah. So that's your thorn. That's your thorn.
That's my thorn.
All right. So for a crown. All right. For a crown.
Yeah.
What is the most important thing, person, whatever it is? What is most important to you?
It's most important to me.
It's called rose and thorn. There you go.
Rose and thorn. Yeah.
Yeah. What is your rose? What is your rose? What do you consider your rose to be?
Honestly, I think my rose is my family. I love my family.
Family
Love
girl.
my family. Yeah.
Yeah. Family
Love
girl.
my family. Love when we get together. Love when we spend time. And when we get together, we'll have these discussions about the Bible. And you so swear. You think that we're arguing and we're not. We just so when we get together, man, it's a beautiful thing. I love my family.
That's me playing dominoes and Ludo. You think me I argue all the time? I mean, I'm the loudest around the table. So, calm down. I'm not upset. I'm just loud.
No, I'm just talking.
I express myself.
That's us. That's us.
So that's your rose and your thorn. All right.
Yep.
Nice. Now, family, if you're in the chat, we got about 12 more minutes for this interview. If you have a question for her, feel free to drop it in the chat, and I'll ask her for you. I think we're talking to Abby K, aka Abigail Keychelle, aka Abigail Keychelle.
So many changes.
Yeah, she changed probably like in the last 6 months. Okay, so here we are, man. A beautiful person. I love this picture, by the way. This picture, anything with a guitar works for me. Oh my goodness, anything with a guitar works for me.
Yeah.
And this right here was hot. It was hot.
Thank you.
Good to work with, man. Abigail Keychelle. All right, that's what you're gonna be looking for on social media. Abigail Keychelle, and let her know that you enjoy this interview and you enjoy her company. All right. In your young days, when you were Abby K, you did music like Stand Out and This Love.
Yeah.
Right? What was going on for you to be, talking about Stand Out?
So
take us down that little memory lane.
When we did Stand Out, we had this whole initiative going on. A friend of mine and myself, we just came up with this idea to involve the schools, 7 government schools in Antigua, and throw out an initiative for them to be respectful, for them to bring their grades up. And I think the other thing was to do chores around the house or something like that. And so we had the initiative happening for about 2 weeks. And we decided to end it with a massive concert, called concert. The Truth, rap artist, The Truth, Ambassador, they came through, and a couple of others. So my task was to do the theme song. So that's where Standout came from. So that's it was the theme song.
Here comes your brother again, the songwriting.
Yeah, of course.
Songwriter producer.
Of course. But he didn't produce that record, but we did write it together. Carl Marrett actually produced that one. Shout outs to him.
Okay, Carl Marrett.
Yeah, he produced
New York, man.
Yes, sir.
Wow.
So that's where Standout came. That was such a beautiful couple of days, man, with these kids, and watching them. They had to do like small community tasks as well, building chairs out in the schoolyards and stuff like that. It was really dope, really dope.
Nice. Let them hear some of this. The song's called Stand Out. Abigail, aka Abigail Keychelle. Hear this.
Tell me what you gonna do. Break negativity, promote positivity. Standing on the word to be the best you could be. Stand out. What? Tell me what you gonna do. Stand out. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. I'ma stand out. I'm the one in the room when everybody is great. I'm the one standing out when everybody is in. Flash, yo, let the bells ring. Being different, that's it. Don't be like the ones who get drunk and rebel, so they can wake up in the morning with a story to tell. And they be having us a baby without daddy to have. The kids act crazy, mama's broke as well. Let me see y'all. Everybody get your hands up. Stand tall and never ever doubt, no. Everybody get up. Stand up, put your hands in the air. Sing it out loud and make it clear. Stand out. Tell me what you gonna do. Stand out. Tell me what you gonna do. Break negativity, promote positivity. Standing on the word to be the best we could be. Stand out. What? Tell me what you gonna do. Stand out. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. Being different is a key. Don't follow the trend. You know you're something special. Don't follow your friends. They like a little danger. They wanna have fun and they wanna try everything under the sun. And now everybody wanna be lead.
This is crazy.
For each other in the supreme beat.
This is crazy.
Go. Time to make a stand.
Wow. What rap? What rap had? What kind of influence rap music had on your career? This is crazy. This is the Abigail that I heard back in the day.
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, this girl is crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So hearing your dance hall now, with the dance hall vibe, I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, okay, that's a whole different element right there. You know what I mean? But that speed rap, where did that come from? What was the influence behind that?
So
New York, living around the block,
yeah.
the stoop life, all the graffiti,
Right, like
way.
The funny thing about it is that I would love to just say that I'm this thing, but I have a tendency to express myself in so many different,
and that's good. That's good.
So rap was definitely a part of just me growing up, even in Antigua, even before I got here.
Really?
I was always, and I love any kind of music, like literally any kind of music, as long as it sounds good and it moves me on the inside. I love it, and so I didn't really gravitate just to one aspect. I kind of, did the singing, did the DJing, and the rapping. So, fortunately, I'd listen to people, Nicki Minaj, and all these female rappers. I'm telling you, so many inspirations behind, just stuff that I do. And it's not just one thing or one person. It's just so many different things that would have played a part in, my growth in music and in singing and stuff. So.
Sing tough.
When everybody's great, I'm the one standing out when everybody is in. Flash, yo, let the bells ring. Being different, that's it. Don't be like the ones who get drunk and rebel, so they can wake up in the morning with a story to tell. And they be having us a baby without daddy to have. The kids act crazy, mama's broke as well. Let me see y'all. Everybody get your hands up. Stand tall and never ever doubt, no. Everybody get up. Stand up, put your hands in the air. Sing it out loud and make it clear. Stand out. Tell me what you gonna do. Stand out. Tell me what you gonna do. Break negativity, promote positivity. Standing on the word to be the best we could be. Stand out. What? Tell me what you gonna do. Stand out. Yeah, that's what we gonna do. Being different. Gravity's the key, don't follow the trend. You know you're something special, don't follow your friends. They're like a little danger, they wanna have fun. And they wanna try everything under the sun. And now everybody wanna be lean and mean. Got no respect for each other and the supreme being. And we in this together now, birds of a feather, let's go. Time to make a stand.
Crazy, yo, crazy. I was talking to Emran Henry. Know that name? Hold on one second. Emran. I was talking to Emran Henry, and he was losing his mind. A matter of fact, I sent a blast out with your flyer, and he's in the blast, and he got it, and he right away called me and said, "Yo, Dougie." He was losing it. Like, yo, I love what you do, man. I love what you're doing because, listen, I've not heard this girl in so long. Yeah. I don't even know if he's listening or not. But he was losing his mind. He said to me he would never forget that you, I don't know if you planned it or what, but you had him, he said you had him performing in front of like 5,000 people one day.
Oh, yeah?
At the festival you guys were at, or something was happening.
Huh. Okay.
And it's so like it's about 5,000 people in that place. D-Roy, like 5,000 people up in there. I'd never forget this girl, and I'm so glad. I'm so glad you connect with her, man. And you're interviewing her, man. This is big. This is. If you know Emran Henry, he doesn't give you any time to say nothing. He was just going off on me. I mean, like, okay, I guess I need to look forward to this interview then, because Emran Henry said so. You know what I mean? He was losing it, man. Like, yo, D-Roy.
Yeah.
And he called me. He didn't even text. He called me up.
D-Roy. I remember doing something with him a couple years back. But
he said, man, this was over 5,000 people in that place, D-Roy. Over 5,000 people in that place, man. And that's where I met this girl, and she was killing it. She was killing it, D-Roy. She killed it. I'm like, okay.
I can't remember where it is now. It was somewhere in the Bronx, I remember it coming back to me. It was somewhere in the Bronx.
Bro. Yeah. What's your pressure, man? But I enjoyed this conversation, Abigail, and we definitely have to do it again, man. Anytime you have something new, feel free to send it in, and we'll talk about it, and we'll get it out there to the people. I'll email it out to our connects, and let them make sure that they have it also. Yeah. Anything you would like to say to someone listening? A young girl might be listening, and she don't even know what to take, where to go. You know what I mean? You started out really young, so what would you say to that young girl tonight?
Listen, if it's just one thing that I would say to any person listening, young, you don't know where to turn, there's hope, and his name is Jesus. Just Psalms 18:15 says, in the Message version, it says, God has made my life complete as long as I place the pieces of my heart before him. And again, here we go with the open and transparency. God is not afraid of anything that's going to bring to him. Like he knows already.
That's correct.
So
he knows. So that's
right. He already knows. Just bring it to him because he wants us to cast our cares. He wants us to cast our burden. He wants us to bring these things to him so he can show us and guide us and lead us and direct us and how to, adjust and make certain tweaks. So there's hope. There's hope. There's hope, and his name is.
Wow, powerful stuff, man. I enjoy talking to you. Tell them a little bit about your social media handles so they can find you, like you, and like your page and share your information.
Man, I appreciate the support and the love. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Abigail Keychelle, ABIGAIL KEYCHELLE, or you could just Google the name and all the handles will come up. Again, just appreciate the love and the support. Thank you so much for allowing me to come on here and chat with you. Really, really loved it. Enjoyed it.
My pleasure, man. My pleasure. My pleasure. And you hear she say you can Google her. If you can Google her and find her, then she's big. Okay. She's big. You understand? And we'll definitely try to get you connected with Ron. I'm gonna call Ron tomorrow. Buy him a lunch and make him money. So get you connected with Shelly Thunder, man. Today is National It's International Women's Day, so happy Women's Day to you, girl.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And thank you for representing, man. Thank you for representing all the young girls out there and the young people who listen to Abigail and Abigail and Keychelle, Keychelle. And it doesn't matter what name you carry, they're listening to you, man. Because what I'm hearing tonight is really, really great. Anything we should look forward to coming up? Is your brother in the studio? Your brother working on something?
Yeah, we're working on a couple of things. We're gonna bring out. We should hopefully be releasing a song called "Jesus" actually on Easter Sunday. I am super excited about that.
Easter Sunday, okay.
Easter Sunday. So we have that coming out, and then after that, we're gonna be releasing a few more songs throughout the year. So stay on the lookout for those. I'm excited about those set of songs.
All right. And we are excited too. I want to hear them yet. So I can only imagine because you give me goosebumps with the standout one when I tell you. We're going to close it out with this song called This Love, ladies and gentlemen. We are talking to Abigail Keychelle. We have spoken to Abigail Keychelle tonight, and it was great having her as our guest on Reggae Uninterrupted. Thank you so very much, Abby.
Thank you. Blessings.
Hear this one. This Love, y'all.
It's all things Reggae Uninterrupted.
It's D-Roy with Reggae Uninterrupted on GL365 Radio.
Why their boys flesh with nails? Let him mockery of his name, yet he's still loving me. Even if I still he's so loving me. This love is like the sunrise that brings in the daylight. This love is like the moonlight that shines on the light. This love is life, I need it to survive. This love is my high, taking me to the sky. He's still loving me, even though I caused him so much pain. I'm the reason why their boys flesh with nails. Let him mockery of his name, yet he's still loving me. Even if I stray away and make mistakes, he's still loving me. Never lonely, he just keeps loving me. This is the reason why when I can't take control, I surrender everything. I love you more than life, I love you more than anything. You're the lover of my life, and this love will never end. This love is so heavenly. This love is extraordinary. This love is more than what I wanted. That's what I know. This love. Whoa. He's the only one who's still loving me, even though sometimes I be acting real shady. That's why Abigail needs you daily. You're my gravity. You pull me back down to reality. You're so amazing. All I gotta do is put you first in everything. And you promise if I do, then I'll have everything. Like I said before, I love you more than anything. You know you are my everything. You all I ever wanted. Your love is real big, bigger than I ever thought. You be first in everything. I don't care who doesn't like it. I want this forever, man. It doesn't matter who is for it. This love is so heavenly. This love is extraordinary. This love is more than what I wanted. That's what I know. This love. Whoa. Nobody can never love me like you do. In my darkest times, I only you see me true. No matter what I do, you draw me close to you. Even though sometimes me rude, you change my life, my day to day after